Bitch, I'm ballin', bitch, I'm ballin'. Yeah. Racked up, no wallet, keep a bad bitch on my team. I should join the league, NBA. Never broke again, never going broke again. NBA, never broke again, never going broke again. Bitch, I'm ballin', bitch, I'm ballin'. I fuck her once, don't call her. My niggas getting that green. We in a different league, NBA. Never broke again, never going broke again. NBA, never broke again, never.
Alright, well, thank you guys for coming out. Please, the person that brought you here today likes, trusts, and respects you to a certain point. They want to share this opportunity with you. I'm a normal average kid. I'm 16 years old. I'm telling you right now, if I can do this business, I'm only 16, I'm a junior in high school, anyone can do this business. So just put away your phones and have some respect and listen up to the speakers, please.
Greatness is not this wonderful, esoteric, elusive, God-like feature that only the special among us will ever taste. You know, it's something that truly exists in all of us. It's very simple. This is what I believe, and I'm willing to die for it.
Man, it is impossible to be a maverick or a true original if you're too well behaved and don't want to break the rules. You have to think outside the box. That's what I believe. After all, what is the point of being on this world if all you want to do is be liked by everyone and avoid trouble? The only way that I ever got any place was by breaking some of the rules.
When I was 17, I read a quote that went something like, "If you live each day as if it was your last, someday you'll most certainly be right." It made an impression on me, and since then, for the past 33 years, I've looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today?
Listen to this figure. College students now owe $950 billion in student loans, and that's more than the entire credit card debt in this country.
You don't need to hear another list of statistics to know that our economy is in crisis, because you live it every day. It's the worry you wake up with and the source of sleepless nights. It's the job you thought you'd retire from but now have lost. The business you built your dreams upon that's now hanging by a thread. The college acceptance letter your child had to put back in the envelope. The impact of this recession is real, and it is everywhere. But while our economy may be weakened, and our confidence shaken, though we are living through difficult and uncertain times, tonight I want every American to know this. We will rebuild, we will recover, and the United States of America will emerge stronger than before.
About the greatest drinking opportunity of your life. Welcome to the Vemma Revolution. This is like hearing about Facebook with 3,000 users. That's what you're hearing about right now. We're here to support whatever dream you have. You want to retire your parents? Hey, we can make that happen for you. If you're willing to pay the price. If you want to work for the next 2 to 5 years and set yourself up financially for the rest of your life, you got that opportunity right here. Let's go.
It's the honor I keep it 300 like the Romans, 300 bitches with the Trojans. Baby, we living in the moment. I'm in the minutes for the longest, but I ain't finished. I'm devoted, and you know it. And you know it. Okay, yeah, man.
You want to do it? So what? You have this opportunity of a lifetime. It is absolutely nothing if you don't take it.
found out in the past, I would have been blacked out on your ass.
You're not on earth to be told when to show up to work, and when to eat lunch, and when to go home. You should wake up when you're done sleeping. That sounds a lot more fun. 6 Saturdays and 1 Sunday. It's hilarious. People ask us what day of the week it is. We don't know.
It's an omen, I keep it 300, like the Romans, 300 bitches, with the Trojans, baby, we living in the moment. I've been a menace for the longest, but I ain't finished. I'm devoted, and you know it, and you know it.
These 5 words I hate using now, which is too good to be true. What I didn't know at the time is if every opportunity in your life is too good to be true, you're never going to find a true opportunity. If your friend tells you it falls on your face or whatever, because whenever you hear about it in your mind, you'll think, oh, it's too good to be true. Making $1 million, that's too good to be true.
So the first person that I'm bringing up is Micah Seifert. He's like a brother to me. I love this kid to death. He's silver, about to crush gold real quick this RA, so give it up for Micah Seifert.
Alright guys, well thank you for all coming out. 80% of success is literally showing up. I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Micah Seifert. I graduated from Shadow Mountain High School in 2012, so I'm 19 years old. Since I graduated from Shadow doesn't mean there's really anything special about me. You know, I'm pretty average, but I know I have big dreams. Like, can I ask you guys, like, who has big dreams? Who wants to make a lot of money? Who wants to be financially set? And have time freedom? Well, that was me, guys. I realized I saw the big picture. But what I understood was a lot of Americans are brought up to be typical. It's 3% that own 97% of the wealth. So what we're doing is different. And how I was typical was I went to school, I got good grades in high school, I went to college, got a scholarship for soccer, went to Phoenix College, wound up in my 2nd semester, guys. I'm not that smart as far as when it comes to books. When it's money, though, I understand what's going on. And with this group of people, this movement that's taking place right now, YPR, this is not a trend. This is not going to be something you see for a couple of months. It's not going to be a couple weeks. No, we got serious people in here who are making it work every day, day in and day out, ride or die, and helping change lives one day at a freaking time.
Let's go, baby.
So I'm fired up right now, guys. I honestly want to thank you for taking your time out to hear what this is all about. Because, guys, get fired up. This is a revolution. YPR, baby! Alright, so I'm going to hand it off to my leader, my mentor. Absolutely filled me in on all the knowledge that needs to be presented to be successful in this business. Well, guess what? I'm the X Factor. I listened to him, and I applied what he taught me. So if you listen to your leaders and mentors like I listen to David Carpenter, then you'll get what he has. He's gold in the company, and if you're smart, you're going to listen to this guy because he knows what he's
I'll keep it really short because we actually have some amazing speakers. We got a diamond leader and ambassador leader. But raise your hand if you want to know what actually this is and what we're doing here. I'll kind of go over that really quick. So you guys, just to tie into what he said, yeah, Vemma's not going around. It's not going away ever. We were just offered like $2 billion by Coca-Cola. They tried to buy us out. And you know what our CEO said? Nope, sorry, no thank you. Why? Because when we're dead, we're buried in the ground. Does it really matter how much money we have? Or does it matter how many lives you changed? Like, law of legacy. Okay, that's what I love about this company. This was really just here to help people with, financially and health-wise. Our CEO is not about money. He doesn't even care. He's a multi-millionaire. He came to this company literally just to help people, design the best product and a way of people just get out of the struggling situations. No one's in here to sell you anything. This is not here to, hey, buy Vemma, buy Vemma. No, it doesn't even matter. Okay, so you guys know what Red Bull is too, right? They spend around $932 million a year on traditional advertisements, billboards, commercials, stuff like that. But when's the last time you watch a YouTube ad and you run 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, skip? Skip it every single time, right? And those, you just hate them. Like, we hate them, right? Okay, so we don't listen to that stuff. Who do we listen to? Our friends. Because we like, trust, and respect them. When you go see a movie tomorrow or the next day or whenever else, it's because your friend said it. When you go buy a brand, I'm wearing this because someone I knew had it, and I like, trust, and respect him. Guess what? I went out and bought it. I did not get paid for wearing this. Last time I checked. I wish. It'd be awesome. Okay, so I'll get into my story, and I'll pass it to Chase. Bear with me. Okay, so I'm a normal average kid, dude. 18 years old. Nothing special about me. Shadow Mountain High School. Okay, I just got to the point where I was sick and tired of sick and tired. I actually saw this with Chase about a year ago. We shrugged it off for the longest time. Talked to him and talked to me. Dude, this thing is happening. It's happening really fast. And if you don't jump on right now, I guarantee you will regret it probably the rest of your life. Hate to break that to you, because I certainly do. Ask him. So, you know, I shrugged it off for a while. I got reapproached by my friend Marcus West about 4 months ago. Okay, he introduced me. He's like, dude, let's go to Vegas. Let's go to a convention. And I was like, all right, why not? They rented out the whole Mirage Hotel, dude. And that event changed my life. Why? Because for the first time in my life, I was surrounded by people, kids, my age that were making the kind of money I wanted to make. So you know what? I came back. I decided to, what? Change my life. Why? Because I was sick. I was tired of the results I had. Doing what everyone else is doing. Go to school. Yeah, I got good grades. Everyone's going to college as compared to the next high school diploma. So you want to be different? Why don't you try something no one else is doing? Or someone that's like, oh yeah, dude, not a lot of people make money in that. Who cares? We're not on earth to be typical. So I'm not trying to have typical results. That's why I joined this company. Okay, I'm listening to someone who doesn't like to be typical either. Kailey Warren, 20 years old, making 20 G's a month. Okay, Alex Moore, 92 grand last month. That's who I'm going to listen to for financial advice. So, with that, you know, I'm super freaking fired up, dude. I'm going to bring my my boy Chase over here. Okay, 19, okay, diamond in the company, which is the rank you actually get a car paid for by the company at 19, $60,000 car. Obviously, he has what we want, so pay attention. Give it up for Chase.
Yeah, dude, like David said, man, I'm super excited. This is cool. We got a lot of different teams in here. You guys are really going to realize this is one team, one dream. Big team effort. You go. This isn't just, you know, sign you up and send you on your own. No, you get to work with a lot of kids, young kids who have what you want, exactly like he said, who get to coach, mentor, and teach you exactly how to get what you want, which is dope, you know. And I'm going to start it off exactly like he said, man. If you're new tonight, you have to understand, nobody here is, the person who invited you here is not trying to sell you 2 cases of bull. Dude, they're not trying to sell you cases of anything, okay? They're just presenting to you an opportunity the same way it was presented to them to get you out of whatever financial situation you're in into the one you want. That's what it is, an opportunity. An opportunity to do something different. Yes, this is different, but different's good. Why? Because if you go to sleep broke tonight, you're going to wake up tomorrow broke. Understand that. If you can keep and continue to do the same thing that y'all are continuing to do every day, you are going to continue to get the same thing that you always have. Which, like he said, all of our friends, man, they're broke. Dude, they're either working at minimum wage jobs, they have student loans out the ass. Dude, I mean, mom and dad are, you know, struggling in this economy, so on and so forth. There's a bunch of reasons, sorry about that. But, yeah, so you really just got to ask yourself what this can do for you. Nobody's trying to sell you anything, okay? But really, like he said, we got introduced to this about a year ago, and it was really easy then to be super skeptical. Alright, it was really, really easy for us to say, you know what, that's not going to happen. Why? Because then it was theory, dude. I mean, Kailey was gold at the time. We were just getting involved. Nobody had been making money yet except Alex Morton, who was 22, making $4 grand a month. He was the only success story, and he didn't even have a car. It's going to happen, not it already has happened. Now, nobody can walk into a room and tell us this doesn't work anymore. It's ignorant. Why? Because there's too many young kids across the country, not let alone this state. All right, there's like 10 BMWs in Tempe at ASU campus. For anybody to walk in and say it doesn't work anymore, there's no contesting it. All right, but the only reason we were skeptical was because we were miseducated. So make sure if you're new tonight, by the time you leave, you get all your questions answered, and make sure you understand it. Okay, make sure it makes sense to you, because it's cool if we understand it. It's cool if it makes sense to us. Dude, we're already taking this vehicle and making it work for us. It's what it can do for you, the newest person. So I'm going to kind of keep it short before I bring Kailey up and hopefully give you guys a better understanding of what this company really is. You know, because that's what I wanted to know when I first heard about it. Okay, I mean, when I met Alex at the time, he was 22, making $4 grand a month, and I was a hardhead. Dude, I was that douchebag who thought he knew a lot about everything, but he didn't know much about anything. Dude, I had a big ego, small bank account, we all like to say. I wasn't making any money, but I thought I knew everything in the world about making money. And I finally met a kid who had what I want, and I was still super skeptical. Which, looking back, doesn't make sense, because like David said, why would you take advice from somebody who does not have what you want? Like your professor at Arizona State, which is not Harvard, dude, it's a 4-year high school. Okay, why would you let somebody making 40, I'm a sophomore there, and I can say that, dude, it's really not that hard. But why would you let your teacher making 40 grand a year try and teach you how to make $1 million? He doesn't know. So all we're doing is changing who we're listening to. So like I said, I finally met a kid who had what I wanted, and I told him straight up, I was like, look, dude, tell me what this is. Tell me what Vemma is. And he was able to. He goes, dude, it's a health and wellness company, like anything else. Ton of different great health and wellness products. You know, if you guys are interested in that, you're in the corporate office, man. We can get you any kind of product you want here. But it's also a network marketing industry. Real quick, like David said, all a network marketing industry is, all a network marketing company is a company that instead of paying for the normal kinds of advertising, shit you guys see all the time, billboards, magazine ads, whatever, stuff we don't pay attention to, the company takes the money they would have spent on that, putting it in stores, whatever, and they pay us instead. Walking billboards, dude, that's all we are. You're not a Red Bull girl. You don't go around handing around free verb, and I've never sold a can of verb in my life. This is not sales. All you do is drink it, man. You're a consumer that shares it with their friends. It's an awesome idea that we never get presented, an opportunity we never get presented. Network marketing, didn't know this at the time, is actually #1 highest paying industry in the world now. It surpassed athletics. You know, it used to be #2 a couple weeks ago, and I always used to joke, I'm 5'9" and white, guys. I'm not going pro. You know what I'm saying? And I don't sing like Miley Cyrus or Justin Bieber. I can't twerk like her. Where am I going to go to make a lot of money? You know, this is kind of the next best thing. All of us, like he said, have big dreams, big goals, big ambitions, but we've never had that vehicle. Dude, we've never had, you know, I was always in high school and, you know, working those 9-to-5 jobs, you know, minimum wage, whatever. I wanted more, but I didn't know what I could do to get more. This is that vehicle, okay? You're 5 times more likely to earn a 6-figure income in this kind of industry than you are in any other kind of industry, corporate America included, including a job. J-O-B, just over broke, journey of the broke, haha. Warren Buffett made that up, #1 businessman in the world. He's obviously a credible source. Which is dope, and we have like 30 kids between the ages of 18 and 22 in this group alone in the YPR who got to that 6-figure point in 18 months or less. You know, it's safe to say it's working. You know, the YPR has only been around for 2 years. A lot like companies like Mary Kay, Avon, makeup companies our mom used to do back in the day. Herbalife is on David Beckham's chest. You guys, all you girls know who David Beckham is. Okay, Amway's a huge heavy hitter. All you guys know what Amway is, or your parents do. They're like a 55, 6-year-old network marketing company, but they did it with soap and old people. So what do you think is going to happen when young kids get a hold of this? Especially with a product that we already love, dude. Like he said, Red Bull, Rockstar, Monster, Starbucks, dude. Girls walk around campus with a Starbucks like it's a freaking accessory. All right, our friends already drink this crap. All it is you stop spending money on that, you buy this, and you make a shit ton of money with it with your friends. Dude, it's an insane opportunity. Like I said, we don't get presented every day. You know, and Verb's not a BS product. It's good. Man, I mean, you know, if you're of age in here, my whole hallway at ASU uses this as a pregame. Because if you use it as a chaser, you don't get hungover. If you're of age, disclaimer. But, you know, it's the official entertainment for the Phoenix Suns. You guys are in corporate office. There's a ton of different credibility. Dr. Roz, who my mom's obsessed with the guy. I didn't know who he was. He's like Oprah's doctor, Oprah's Jesus. Dude, he came on his show 3 times last year saying this is the healthiest thing you can put in your body, this and a handful of almonds, which is pretty huge. It's pretty credible. Okay, and the bigger deal here, guys, is like in life and in business, timing's everything, right? We can all agree. Well, this generation, our group of kids, we're called Gen Y, is the perfect generation for this to happen. Because like I said, this industry's been around forever. But our parents didn't have, what? Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Dude, there's like 4 things going on Skyping me right now. All right, we're the most socially connected generation up to date. So like I said, what do you think when excited, young, ambitious kids get involved with this with tools like Skype, Uvu? Dude, I can talk to a kid in China face-to-face on my phone. My mom couldn't do that. So when we take a product we love, these tools that we use every day, something we're good at, and we combine them, we build a business that honestly, there's no limit to what we can make. You know, and the bigger deal here is money's great, but money doesn't make you happy. Kailey will agree. It's money gives you options. Options to pay off student loans, man. To not work at Subway anymore, like a lot of friends want to do. They hate those minimum wage jobs. To help retire mom and dad, dude. I've always wanted to help my parents out. But I knew working for somebody for 30 grand a year wasn't going to be able to do that. So really the bigger deal here, guys, is this is just a vehicle that you can take a hold of if you're new and make work for you. So you just got to ask yourself, what could this do for you? Man, maybe you don't like your job. Maybe you want to pay off student loans. Whatever it is, maybe maybe you're not like me and David who want to take this to 20 grand a month or 93 grand a month like Alex Morton at 23. Maybe you want to be a doctor or a lawyer, whatever. That's fantastic. That's great. That costs money. Dude, we have teachers, full-time teachers building this business on the side so they can teach because they love to teach, but they don't have to worry about money anymore. So it's an awesome opportunity. But the best part about it, honestly, it's a team vibe. All right, you have about 3 or 4 different teams in here, all right? I mean, a lot of you guys don't even affect me, but we're here because it is one team, one dream. You get to work with a bunch of young kids who genuinely want you to be successful, which is cool because you won't find that anywhere else, man. That's why, Kailey Warren here, she's not on my team, but she's like my sister. Dude, 20 years old, making 20 grand a month, and I know she would help you out the same way she's helped me out every step of this business. So really, listen to what she has to say, because obviously she is doing something right if she's making that kind of income at 20 years old. So
Well, I'll keep it short too because they went over everything. And that's the process in this, guys. Is you create leaders who are better than you. Okay, David is a great speaker. He learned that from people who are doing this, and that's all we do. It's a learning process. You're not going to do this overnight. And if you want to do this, that's your choice. If you don't want to do this, guess what? It's your choice too. Okay, whether you think you can or think that you can't, this is in the Bible, so I think this is true. I don't know. You're right. Okay, you're right. If you don't think that you can make $1 million in your lifetime, you will not do it. And that's the basic, simple truth to you guys. And I'm not here, to preach to you. I'm not here to tell you what you're doing is wrong. I'm here to tell you what we're doing is working. And if you want to do it too, do it. And I'm not here to tell you anything, okay? I'm not here. I'm here to show you. David's here to show you what he's going to do. And if you don't want to do this, awesome. But I'm going to go into my story, and I'm going to tell you a couple of things that I've experienced. Okay, I'm 20 years old. I've been through high school. Okay, graduated barely. I've been through a little bit of college. And guess what? I dropped out. And it's funny because I think we did this Monday, this whole event, and we went to the car dealership after. We were looking at, McLarens, Ferraris, Lambos, okay, my dream car, Aston Martin Vantage, baby blue, I want this so bad. Okay, we were looking at all those. You guys have to understand, okay, I met this guy in there, and he does network marketing. He's over there taking pictures of cars. He just bought a $70,000 BMW, had the paper in his hand. He's like, this is my next car tomorrow. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, I'm not saying cars are everything, but wouldn't you rather have the option to go do that? Like, money gives you options, like Chase said. Money gives you options to make better decisions, okay? So what this guy said to me was, hey, are you going to college? Like, what are you doing? I know you're doing network marketing, but are you going to college? And I was like, wow, he's really worried about this college thing. Like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be going. I didn't know what to say. Okay, so he's like in his 60s, so he probably knows, what's gone down in the past. And he said, are you going to college? And I said, no, I dropped out. And he's like, that's the wrong way to say it. You just started your life. That's what you should say. I'm like, holy shit. Like, that is insane because it's true. Okay? If you're going to college to be a lawyer, teacher, a doctor, my mom's a teacher, I respect that, do that. But if you're going to college because that's what you were told to do, that's the wrong thing to do. So guys, this is a thing today where I want to get across, and I'm not here to offend anyone or make you mad because I know some people have strong beliefs, so do I. Okay, and what I've seen in the past 2 years that I've been in Vemma, okay, I've learned more in the past 2 years than my whole entire education. And I'm not just saying that. I know how to talk to people. Okay, the #1 way to make money in this world, no matter what country you're in, is talking to people, networking. This is called network marketing. Like, this is it. Like, this is something what you're supposed to do. And if you don't do this, guys, what are you going to do? That's my question. What is your plan in the next 5 years? What is your plan in the next 10 years? Okay, when you're 72 years old, the average retirement rate, are you going to be retiring for the first time and just sitting on your couch and doing nothing? I'm not doing that. I want to be in Paris or somewhere. I'm going to go do something fun because that's what life is about. Life should not be about surviving because that's what most people do. 97% of the world, including my whole entire family, are surviving. They are worried about that next bill. They are worried that they can't go on vacation. They are worried. Okay, also, this is just off track, but this is just to prove to you guys, okay? I plan a whole huge-ass family trip with just the girls to Vegas for my 21st in 3 weeks. They're not even able to go anymore because they can't pay. And I had to pay for my own birthday and maybe somebody else. That's bullshit. Okay, you guys have to understand, I'm not trying to get too crazy. You should never have to worry about money. Money should never control you. And it's funny to me because most people who don't know how to make money and that person next to them who's making millions of dollars are like, oh, dude, money controls you. Like, all you care about is money. I'm like, really? Because you're the one who has to beg for a paycheck, and I don't know, you might get laid off tomorrow. So money's controlling you. And if you work for somebody else, whether it's at a corporate job or for your parent, okay, you are putting your life in somebody else's hands. Think about that, okay? Because my dad, I said this last night in Tucson at a meeting, my dad has built 2 huge businesses in his whole life, $1 million businesses. Okay, the first one, the economy sucked it up, and he lost his job. He was at 0. Not his fault, not in his hands, okay? Second time, 10 years later, today, okay, a week ago, he told me that somebody is taking over his business because they had the higher power. Okay? Screw that dude. I've seen that twice in my life, and he's done everything in his power to make a living, and he's great at it, and he makes great money. Now it's washed out because he had no control. So what I'm trying to tell you guys today is whether you do Vemma or not, don't put your life in somebody else's hands. Whatever you have to do, I don't care if you have to go be a stripper. I don't care if you have to go sell weed. Like, whatever you have to do that you're not putting your life in somebody else's hands, do that. Okay? Don't be the person who follows the crowd. Okay? The person that follows the crowd is the person that just does what everybody else does, right? And everybody else in the world doesn't do shit. So listen to that. Follow the one person who goes off track and does something different. Okay, somebody posted a picture the other day. One person was walking in this path and like 50 people in this path, and I was going to go that way. Why? Because that person is doing something different. And most people don't know what different is, and they think it's bad. Okay? It's not. Different is good. Different is something that you can make yourself into whatever person you want to be. You don't have to attend to something. You don't have to conform yourself to be somebody sitting in a desk answering the phone. Okay, I got pissed off today because somebody was on the phone with me at Cox Communications. That's a pyramid scheme, dude. Like, come on. They're charging me $10 to make a payment on the phone on top of what I had to pay, which wasn't even my fault. Like, they're sitting there wasting their life away. This lady's like 50 years old.